Hi, I'm Richard Van Dyke with the Marsh Robert Group, and I want to take a moment to talk to you about your credit, personal credit. You know what? We all know how important credit is in regards to your purchasing power. But did you know that your insurance, homeowners, auto insurance is based on your credit rating? Imagine paying a higher premium because there's incorrect information on your credit. Incorrect information on your credit is somewhat common. What about that dream job? You know, imagine, again, going to an interview and walking away feeling good and all of a sudden you don't land that job. It's because you had incorrect information or your credit rating was low. You weren't even aware of that. Or keeping a job. Your employer is periodically viewing your credit to see if you kind of fit that company mold. So credit's a big deal. So I want you to take a couple steps starting today. When you get done listening to this presentation, I want you to take these steps. First of all, there's a free credit report. It's 100% free, and you have to start monitoring your credit. Now, if you just want to monitor your credit, I suggest that you take the following steps. Customer laws say that you get a free credit report from the 3 bureaus once a year. There's 3 bureaus, so if you run your credit with 1 bureau every 4 months, you cover yourself for the year. So if you want to start monitoring your credit and monitor it for the year, go to the credit bureau's website, TransUnion.com, Equifax.com, and Experian.com. They will give you 100% free credit report. Order it, view your credit. If there's incorrect information, they'll also have a dispute form. Dispute it. It takes 30 to 60 days to go through that process. And always send your documentation registered mail. Always registered mail. And you could deal with those issues. So that's where you need to start. Now, if you plan to make a purchase to finance over $500, I want you to remember the 90-day rule. 90-day rule is essentially 90 days before you're going to make that kind of purchase. And we're talking about any kind of appliance over $500 you're going to finance, an auto loan, certainly a refinance on your home or a home purchase. Use the 90-day rule. And that is, you're going to run your credit, you're going to view it. You're going to look for incorrect information. And you're also going to make sure you're not using over 30% of your credit cards if your score is low and you want to bring it up, okay? If you need help, you give us a call because we have products that will help you raise your score, but you need to start in 90 days. Let me give you an example of why. Let's say, for example, there was a 30-day late on your credit from a company that you dealt with that's out of business, and you were current, it's just a mistake, okay? But we can't get that information because the company is out of business. So we have to petition the bureaus, and that's not going to happen overnight. We want to give 30 days to 60 days for the bureaus to do their due diligence. So we need to go through the process. So remember the 90-day rule, and you're going to be just fine, and you're going to give yourself all that buying power. Now, if you say, gee, Richard, this is great news and I like it, but this is over my head or I don't want to deal with this, we do have products to help you in your personal credit, and if you're getting ready for a home purchase, I suggest you let us help you there too. We'll analyze your credit and we'll find out, and by asking the right questions, what your plans are so you get the right loan package to meet your needs, not only for the day, but your future plans. So if you don't want to mess with it, we're here to help you. But if you do, and I suggest you do, learn it, start running your credit. Run it every 3 months. If you're going to make a big purchase in the next 90 days, run all 3 bureaus, go to all 3 bureaus and run your credit right now and see what's on there, especially if you haven't reviewed your credit in a long time. So those are the steps you need to do because your credit means everything, okay? So be careful. One last word of advice. If you're one of those people that like to have a lot of credit cards, you know, you keep in the drawer, so if the world ended, you'd be king, you know, you'd rule everything because you have so many credit cards. Yeah, right. Well, anyway, you need to use those credit cards at least once every 90 days. Put at least $5 on them and pay them up. The reason is you want to keep a trade line active. Okay, if it's a good trade line, meaning you have a credit card and you're in good standings with a credit card company, you want to report that information because good credit helps build better credit on your credit report. So use it every 90 days. It's no big deal. Put $5 on and use it. Your score model, 38% of it is based on credit history. So if you have one of those credit cards you've had for 20 years, but you never use it because it really wasn't a good deal, but you've kept it, again, put $5 on it every 90 days and pay it off. And don't get rid of that card, because if you have a 20-year credit card and you get rid of it, you turn it down, you close it off, you just gave up 20 years of credit history. Remember, your score model is based 38% of it on your credit history. So those are some hints. Now, we try to cover a lot in these little video blogs, but we can't always do so, and we're not always successful. So please visit us at marshrobert.com. We have blogs about credit. We have blogs about a lot of other subjects in regards to personal finances. Read them, send us an email, Twitter us again at Ask Marsh, or drop us an email. And you might even want to get on the list so you get these little short video blogs delivered right to you. You could delete them or you could listen to them, whatever is more convenient for you. Doesn't matter to me. The important thing is we start to share information. So when it comes to your credit, remember it has to be in good shape. If you feel overwhelmed, we can help you. If you feel that's something you want to handle, go to all three bureaus' website. They'll give you a free credit report. Run it. View it. If there's issues, deal with them. But view your credit. It's very important. Your insurance rates, that dream job, your current job, your ability to purchase is all based on your credit now. So let's make sure your credit's in good hands. So let's get started. Now I'm Richard Van Dyke with Marsh Robert Group, marshrobert.com.